Hello, everyone. My name is Danielle. I'm a writer and reader of a student, and I am starting a podcast with Evan L. Rodriguez. I'm talking very fast because I do not have a lot of time. However, there have been a lot of things going on behind the scenes with this podcast. There have been a lot of scheduling issues and a lot of technical issues. We are going to film season 1, episode 1 for the second time, because we had technical issues another day. But we're going to film episode 1, and I'm super, super excited. It's going to be an intro to us. And then after that, we are going to film season 1, episode 2, doing a book review of It Ends With Us. I know it's very confusing, but that's what we're doing. And let me show you my setup real quick, because I do not have a lot of space, but ignore all of the mess. I share this very small room with my aunt, and a lot of these things are her stuff. But this is my setup. I have just enough space. This is the doorway. You can see it opens up, and then boop, there it is. This is my setup. I have a little dinner table thing right here. I have my camera acting as a webcam. I have my mic. I have my laptop up, and I just do the background a little bit better. But aside from that, I think I am all set. And I currently have half an hour left until the filming time starts. There's a miscommunication again, because I told Evan that, oh, we're going to start at 7, and he interpreted that at 7 a.m., and I meant 7 p.m. One, I don't expect him to wake up at like 6 a.m. I would never ask that of him unless we absolutely had to. Second, why I just it's been a whole thing. It's been a whole thing. However, I'm glad to finally start, and it seems to me that things are actually happening now. I'm super excited. I'm so happy. Things are happening. Oh my god. This is my very fancy setup. We started from the bottom from here. So we're going to be talking over Zoom, but we're going to be filming on OBS, and I have my nice webcam and my nice mic with a little poof on it now. But yeah, this is my setup. So we just finished filming episode 1 and episode 2. I am tired. It's tired to be like in the zone and like entertaining and all that stuff. So now I'm like low energy, back to normal Danielle energy, which is pretty chill. And what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish listening to Zenith. Not finish it. I'm gonna get at least like an hour in to Zenith. I had to read this book for the stupid episode Evan is planning. It's not a stupid episode that Evan is planning. I just don't want to read this book. I'm currently reading Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cumming for episode 3. So I'm going to be doing that and also respond to some text messages that I have been ignoring while I was filming. That is the end of me filming season 1, episode 1 and 2. I will see you back on Saturday, and that should be a more event-filled day since I have more stuff to do that day. Hello everyone, happy Saturday. I forgot to film a lot of my day because I have been busy. Oh dear. So it is currently 5 p.m. So the day is pretty much almost over. Fantastic, love it. So I woke up late. I meant to wake up at like 6 a.m. I woke up at like 9 or 10. Anyway, so I puttered around a bit, got some breakfast, etc., etc. And then now then I filmed some TikToks, then I filmed some TikToks, some evergreen TikToks, and then I ended up playing D&D for 3 hours, and then I just finished filming a video for Ugly Love. So that video was mostly one, because I wanted to talk about the book, but also to kind of get some people to listen to our new podcast that we have coming up soon. If you like this review, you have a new video coming out soon. It's kind of over there. So yeah, I just finished doing a book review on this book. I hated this book. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this book now that I'm done with this book. Can you see like the dead silence in my eyes? Because I certainly can. Anyway, there's that. I'm thinking about trying to film another video. We'll see if I have time. I think I should have time before 7. I have 2 hours. That'll be enough time. But I'm trying to see if I can film another video, and then I'm gonna try and film another video, and then after that I have a podcast to record with Evan, which is gonna be super duper fun. He wants to do another book review, which I don't know why we're doing 2 book reviews in a row, but that's neither here nor there. we're going to do another book review on Zenith by Sasha Ellsberg and Lindsay Cumming. And he has a lot of opinions on it. I only have one opinion. That was I did not like that book. But if you want to see me talk about the book, that episode should already be out. So just go back to Bookworms on Call on YouTube and listen to that podcast episode. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on filming this new video, which is going to come out on September 9. Yes, so this video is gonna come out on September 9, and I'm gonna film another video tomorrow, which should be coming out on August 19. Yippee for planning ahead. Yo. So I just finished filming a video. It took way shorter than expected. That video is probably going to end up being like 6 minutes long. But, oh well. If I want to add more substance to it, then I can in the future. But I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with all that I've said, and I just so happen to be talking fast in that video. So I got some time to kill, because I could film another video, but quite frankly, I do not want to. I mean, I should. Ugh, my god. Am I really going to film another video? I'm so tired. No! I'm just not in the mood to be on camera today. Gotta pretend sometimes, you know? I think I might watch some YouTube videos until 7, because I have an hour and a half to kill. And it's not enough time for me to finish reading my book, although this is enough time for me to get a decent chunk in. Oh my god, I just don't want to read tonight. Oh, no! Tired of reading. Grandpa. Film some TikToks and then I will read a bit. That's what I'm gonna do. Before, at least, I have my podcast with Evan. This is how I am without the camera on. I talk more slowly, I'm way more chill, my voice is a bit deeper. But yes, I'm looking at my channel and I'm realizing that I'm wearing the same thing that I did in my best, worst, anticipated reads video. Oh well. Too bad, too sad. Being on video always tires me the heck out, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. And I'll see you when the podcast time hits. Love that for us. So that means that we have to refilm it again. Yay, us. Yippee. I love nothing more than refilming an episode. It is my favorite. Okay, but for real, it is incredibly frustrating, but I'm not mad at Evan or anyone, really, because it's just one of those things you can't really control. It fucking sucks, but it is what it is. So, we'll see. Maybe, hopefully, he'll be able to recover the footage. Maybe he is still working on it. I doubt it, but, you know, who knows? But, I don't know. Evan is a bit more upset about it than me. I'm like, whatever. We'll refilm it. It's fine. I just don't see much of a use of we're crying over spilled milk. I just think that we just need to reschedule something, and it is going to be a bit of a pain because our schedules do not match at all. But, you know what? We'll figure it out. But, yeah, that's my Saturday. Thank you for joining me as I go alongside this podcast adventure. I think that our producer Avery might be finishing up episode 1 sometime this week or next week, so that'll be good. I can kind of figure out what we're going to do with what we are going to do in terms of the metadata with uploading, what it's going to look like. I'm super excited to see the artwork. Yeah, things are coming along slowly but surely. I am just kind of chilling, waiting. Still listening to other podcasts as well to do market research, etc., etc. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I've been finding a lot of really fun podcasts too, which is just really fun for me to do. Just looking at other writery and books podcasts. Anyway, that's my Saturday. Is what it is. Our podcast episode was nilch, but oh well. What can you do? I will see you again when we reschedule a new episode. But yeah, if not by next Saturday. Whee! See you soon. Hello everyone. Welcome back. It is currently the 20th on Saturday. As you know, Saturday is my work day when it comes to making content and everything. Today is filming day for our podcast. Yep. Still can't believe I can say that out loud. Today is filming day for our podcast. I cannot believe it. 2 p.m. and I have about 5 hours until we record. What I think I'm going to do in the meantime is write out some final questions that I have. I'm planning this to be a more loosey-goosey discussion rather than a script of a podcast, because I want it to be a discussion because we're discussing something as vulnerable as mental health when it comes to in our writing careers. So, yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna scour the internet a bit, trying to brainstorm some questions that I have to ask Evan, and bring up some funny examples from my own life, and then I will just add that to like a bullet point list, and then we will get started. I was supposed to film TikToks today, but that's not happening. I thought I was gonna do a video about hockey romances on August 17th, but instead I pushed it back a month so that I could focus on doing a video on reviewing Night Strider by Sophia Slade. So I just got my arc. I'm super excited for it. But next week, that means that I'm gonna have to be doing a week in my life vlog pretty much as I read this book. Pretty busy, but I mean, what's normal? I am applying to jobs as well, applying to marketing jobs to see if that is gonna be anything of interest to me. Hopefully, knock on wood. I was going to focus on one thing at a time because that's all I can do. Instead of focusing on the big picture, I can only do one thing at a time. And what I'm going to do is write down some questions, some discussion prompts, etc., to talk about the mental health stuff going on in the writing community and in our own lives. So that's that. I realized I was covering the mic the whole time. Oh no! Oh well. I have been brainstorming for only 20 minutes, frankly, and I got a lot done. Let me pull up my document. Yeah, I have nearly what, like 2 dozen. I have nearly like 2 dozen discussion questions, and then I have a list of a dozen discussion points that I want to discuss during the podcast. I don't know what order it's gonna be in, but I'm expecting that we will hit most of the notes, not all of them, because I did write a lot. And we tend to yap a lot on the podcast. Unsurprisingly, it's a yapping podcast. I'm happy with what I got done. Um, so I prep for the podcast. I'm filming the podcast update now. So the only thing I have left to do, and I applied to some jobs in marketing. So the only thing I have left to do is to read up to 275 pages of Collide, which is the book that I'm currently reading for a video. I'm doing a video on hockey romances, coming out in sometime in September, I think. And I'm currently on page 150, so I need to read about what is it, like 130 pages, which shouldn't be that bad. It's only about 2 hours of reading. So I got my Kindle, my trusty Kindle, and I did not bring a charger. That's on me. Do that, and then now I'm just gonna read. But I will check back in with you when it is time to film the podcast because I need to set up my whole setup because I need to set it up, and it's a fucking nightmare trying to get everything up and running. Yesterday we did film the reshoot of season 1, episode 3, which was our Zenith book reveal, which is Evan's episode. And yeah, it went well. We had a lot to discuss. The only thing is that we did have technical difficulties. That is on me. I didn't know any better. So, and thankfully, we still have backup footage. So we're just gonna use our backup footage. The first line of defense did not work, but now I know my computer can only handle so much. But right now, I'm kind of in a conundrum whether I want to read or whether I should edit a video. Let me see what I should do. Let me look at my content release schedule. Oh, I need to film TikToks. I should do that. I need to add that to my to-do list. Film TikTok. I'm getting overwhelmed. Like I have too much to do. But what I can do, I can just focus on one thing at a time. And what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna focus on filming the TikTok. So that means I need to get dressed and look semi-presentable out of my pajamas. The great thing about working from home is that you can just wear whatever the hell you want, except when you have to be on camera. Thankfully, this is a vlog where I don't really care about. You've seen me in worse. You've seen me in my pajamas before. You've seen me right out of bed. But I will update you on when I am prepping my podcast setup. And yeah, I'll update you on that. And then we will just see what happens from there. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, what video am I filming? The podcast. Hello, everyone. It's currently Monday. I just got home from work and I'm chilling like a villain. I got my video uploaded. I uploaded a TikTok. I will post the video that I uploaded right here or here. One of the two. It was the Fatal Kiss one. Things are looking good podcast related. Currently we are just waiting on Evan to finish the art. And aside from that, everything else should start the ball rolling. I did ask Evan to finish the background early so that Avery, our producer, could have the chance to put the background in. Avery could have the chance to add the background in so that I could add the It Ends With Us clip into my Ugly Love video, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to put a clip of the It Ends With Us podcast into my Ugly Love video, pretty much. But the Ugly Love video comes before the It Ends With Us video. Anyway, so our deadline to finish everything is August 5, to have everything scheduled and everything. Hopefully, knock on wood, we get that done. I believe in Evan. I'm very worried. But things are trucking along. I think we're just at a standstill. I and Avery are at a standstill where we can't really do anything without Evan's art. Now it is just a matter of me waiting and bugging him until he finishes it. But until then, so Avery is editing the podcast. I will be doing the social media and also a lot of the metadata, and I'm also responsible for a lot of the planning that comes with running a podcast. A lot of it we didn't really assign it to each other. It just sort of happened. Like we just sort of played to our strengths. Like I'm very good at organization, so I just happened to pick that up. Evan's very good at art, so he happened to pick that up as well. So yeah, the podcast is doing really good. I am nervous about the art, but you can't rush art. I know. And I'm not an artist myself. I mean, I'm a creative, but not an artist. Yeah. That's my update, and I suppose I will see you throughout the week if anything of note happens, or if not, I will see you on Saturday, wherein it is filming day. We're going to be filming episode 5, and I have no idea what episode 5 is going to be about, because Evan told me that he had a quiz plan for me, and that is only freaking me out slightly. I think it's my my academic validation anxiety taking hold more so than anything. That in combination with the fact that I don't like not knowing what's going on. That's just my personality, I guess. I want to know what's going on. I want to plan ahead. And putting trust into someone else is incredibly difficult for me. But that is something that's a practice that I have had to do increasingly more often now that I am starting a podcast with 2 other people. It's not on them. It's totally on me. It's just my own issues coming into play. But yeah. Hoping that they get their shit done so that I can get my shit done and we can get this shit on the road. Wow, that is a look. Okay. Hello everyone. It is currently Saturday, August 3. I did not film an update last week. I don't think I did, at least. Nothing eventful happened much last week. It was just we filmed the podcast and that was that. And this week is deadline week, so I'm currently waiting on everyone's stuff to be finished, pretty much. I'm waiting on Avery, our producer, to finish editing episode 2 and 3. Evan finished the background art, our logo, and our social PFP, which they all look so cute. I'll flash them on screen right now. Here they are. They are lovely. Here's the background, and then here is our logo, and then here is our social pic. So it's super duper nice, super duper fun, super duper excited. So currently I am waiting on them to finish a few more things. I think there was another miscommunication error. It's fine. So currently I am waiting on them to finish up their deadlines and stuff. Evan last night was asking me like what I expected for the cover art for our podcast, and I sent him some pictures of inspiration, and I sent him a doodle of what I was thinking of / expecting. Said like, oh, that really helped. So that's good. Good to know that I am a help. It's been a bit difficult recently, is that I feel like I'm not helping at all because I'm not editing, I'm not making the art. I'm doing a lot of the metadata, but a lot of the metadata stuff I can't do without the art or the finished videos. So I'm just kind of in a weird limbo. So yeah, that's going on. It's currently 6:45, so I have another 15 minutes until we start filming. And today we are filming a Don't Even Get Me Started video. It's like a game that you play, like Don't Even Get Me Started, and you have to rant about it, but we're going to make it book and writer theme. I've been in a sour mood today, so I am excited to rant. Hopefully Evan is in the same mood. But yeah, so that's the update. Yeah, there's just been a lot of waiting in between things. But yeah, that's how that's going. I'm just doing a lot of waiting, nervous, vibrating, such as the usual. Waiting on a lot of stuff, and it is frustrating because I feel like I said I feel like I'm not doing anything. I recognize that what I'm doing is important, keeping everyone on track, but it doesn't feel that way. I will see you again when Evan finishes the cover art, maybe, which will be sometime next week or in the next few days. Today is August 7th, which means that it is launch day. Oh my god! Ah! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I filmed the whole thing and I realized I wasn't even recording, but I am recording now, and I just wanted to say it is August 7th, which means that it is launch day. Yeah! Woo! I feel like that TikTok audio where it's like, to Gatsby, today's the day. And I'm so excited. It is a war crime that I have to be at work right now and not at home gushing over my computer and looking over everything and making sure everything is tip top and perfect and everything. But I have Evan to do that for me. He's not working today, so he can do that. But oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm like shaking in my little boots. But yeah, I am so excited. The podcast is happening. It's happening, y'all. I was telling someone, and I was like, I feel most proud of myself when I'm able to create something and I can put that out into the world. And I do that with my YouTube. I do that with my writing. But now I get to do that with a podcast with people that I love and adore. It feels too good to be true. And I am incredibly proud of myself and of the team that we have made this piece of entertainment, and I'm so proud of what we've done so far, and I can't wait for it to be better. It is fantastic. It's a great feeling. I love it. And the reception to it has been fantastic. I already have a few people that are really excited to watch/listen to the show, and I am so proud of what we've done so far. Yesterday I got home from work late, and I was just uploading everything, making sure everything's perfect, and there was a whole finagle. The rest of the team to send their videos to me on time, and the rendering was horrendous, etc., and it took forever. So actually what happened was that I had to stay up until 2 a.m. to make sure. Actually what happened was that I went to bed, woke up at 2 a.m., woke up at 4 a.m., and then woke up at 6 a.m. to check on the uploading periodically, because it was uploading throughout the night, and I had to make sure that it got uploaded correctly. It did, thankfully. But I'm so excited, and it's happening. It's happening today. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't stop talking about how excited I am. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it so much. Okay, I need to enjoy my break, otherwise I'm just gonna be rambling about this forever. I did post about it on Instagram, on my personal Instagram, on the Bookworms on Call Instagram, and I posted it on Twitter, on the Bookworms on Call Twitter, and my personal Twitter. Now I'm just waiting on Evan to do the same, to post on Instagram. I think he's gonna do that today, hopefully. If not, it's not the end of the world. Avery will get around to it when they can. But I am so excited and ecstatic, and I cannot wait for this podcast to be up and for people to start commenting and share their opinions on all things books and literary. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, so next day. And what I was going to talk about was that the collaborative part about doing a project with other people made me want to tear my own hair out. Oh my god, so many things got in the way. But yeah, working on a collaborative project was definitely good in a lot of ways, because there are load steps to other people, but the problem is waiting for other people to complete those steps, which is what I found incredibly frustrating. But I think that's just the beauty of having to work with other people. I am not used to having to work with other people. That is a whole other thing. I'm not used to having to work with other people. With my writing, it is very solitary, as you would think. Of course, I do get help from beta readers and critique partners, etc. But for the most part, it is mostly me doing all of the work. In addition to my YouTube channel, it is mostly me doing all of the work. I edit all my videos, I script all my videos, etc., etc. Ultimately, I am incredibly happy with the final product, and I am more than happy And I'm so excited for you guys to hear episode 4, which is coming out maybe this Wednesday. We will see when this video comes out. If not, it will already be out. Episode 4 is going to be about mental health in writing, which is something that is incredibly poignant from both me and Evan. And we also talk about our experiences in the writing community, the good and the bad, especially the bad that has plagued us. But yeah, I'm incredibly happy with this podcast, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing me along the journey of me just recording and tearing my own hair out and wanting to die a little bit on the inside, but ultimately being happy with the final product and knowing that it's worth it. Hello everyone. So I was watching back the video and I realized that it really looked like I wasn't doing enough. I don't know how else to say this, but to say that I did a lot. And I know that I didn't shoot myself really doing a lot of the stuff because I was too busy doing the stuff. In addition to a lot of the things that I did for the podcast, I did in other people's homes. Just because I have the ability to work on my laptop, I can work anywhere. And I don't feel comfortable recording in other people's homes because I think it's inappropriate. I think it's inappropriate to ask. But I did a lot. Learning all about podcast distribution and podcast hosting and the RSS feed links and having to put the RSS feed links into all of the different websites, that alone made me want to just die. But it's done. Listen to this podcast at a lot of different places because of me. But yeah, I did do a lot, and you can ask Evan to prove that I did do a lot. It's interesting watching it back as I edit this video because I recognize now that I was very much downgrading my experience, downgrading the work that I was doing for this podcast, and I think that speaks to how much I value how much I underestimate myself. I realize that I'm just kind of justifying myself, but I feel like I need to. I feel like this podcast would not exist without me. Like, I was the one doing a lot, learning a lot about what it means to make a podcast and what goes into making a successful one. I was the one doing all of the market research, etc., which was a lot of fun because I just get to listen to fun little podcasts. But here I am, downgrading my experiences once again. My goodness gracious, I am in the trenches myself editing this video, let me tell you. On the one hand, I recognize that I did a lot of work, but on the other hand, I'm like, but you didn't do as much as them. And I guess maybe that speaks to why I like doing projects by myself, is because I can always tell myself that I did all of the work. I don't know how much work I did in comparison to the others because the work doesn't feel balanced to me. Because to me, I feel like I was just doing something that anyone else can do. Meanwhile, Evan is using his skills, like his skills that he's had for years, his art skills, to make the amazing graphics that we have. You know, I am just learning, but I have to recognize that what I did was really important to this podcast and its creation. I am the one that is keeping everything organized. That is the truth. I am the one that learned how to do the RSS feed links and that controls everything. I am the one that is uploading the videos. And really proud of the team, but not really proud of myself. That don't sound good at all. That don't sound good at all. I hate to end it on a bummer, y'all. But I feel like I didn't do enough. Even though objectively I realized that I did do a lot. But it doesn't feel like it, I should say. I'm gonna try to work on this in therapy. Thank you for watching. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I post videos every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I will see you again next week. Okay? Bye.